my son is 5 years old, or a little over. The exact number of days gets looser when you pass the easily definable. Until they're 2, of course, you count them by months or even weeks when they're younger. Then they cross a boundary and suddenly it's thereabouts. 2.5, nearly 4, 5, until they're 6. My connection with Theo is purely digital, screen to screen. The comms link with Earth is terrible, but usually it's enough for a picture, even if it's low res. To see his smile, hear his voice, that's everything to me. That tells me that there is a reason for my doing this. After I have asked him about his day, about his life, and told him about mine, I tell him that I love him, and he says the same to me. He isn't yet old enough to really understand what it means, but he knows that there's a call and response to these things, and he says it the same way, every single time, as if it's rehearsed. Even though I can tell he feels it, I can see it in his eyes. And then we say goodbye. Sometimes our conversation runs its course, sometimes it's halted because of the connection being tenuous up here. Sometimes he's late for school, or his father has decided to take him out at the exact moment that he knows I'll be calling. But at least we speak, and have spoken nearly every day since I came up here, even if our conversations are only brief. I think on those days that I work better. I am more efficient. I'm focused, and I channel my feelings into my understanding that, more than anything else in the world, I want to get off this God-forsaken station. Last night, one of my only real friends up here killed himself. His name was Snipes, and I hadn't known him for long. It feels stupid to get caught up in it, in missing him or feeling the pain of his being gone, the burn of it. And already his face is fading a little, as if it's not quite been impressed hard enough. The short time that I knew him, that wasn't enough to make it permanent. But still, he ended it. He was sent up here to die anyway. His death was inevitable. He just wanted to control it, I suppose. We buried him. Except here it's not a burial, it's a send-off. So much less important sounding. So much less gravitas. This morning, more than any other day since I've been here, I want to speak to my son. This morning, still hungover from the sadness of last night, I need Theo's voice, his gaze. I need that moment of connection, of clarity. I get a connection straight away. Sometimes we don't get to speak because the comms are out or because our cycles don't overlap. Sometimes I call, but there's no answer. Those days, it's impossible to not fear the worst. In any situation where you truly feel for somebody, it's natural to worry when you cannot make contact with them. And when they're your child, that feeling is amplified. But today, the connection works. There's static on the picture, and then that's fine. Better than nothing. Javier answers, and he smiles at me. He wears a very different smile than he wore when we were actually together. It looks the same because that's his face, but God knows that whatever is happening in the space behind it is a very different thing. Alana, he says. He's the only person who still uses my full name. I've been Ali for as long as I can remember. Javier uses my full name because he thinks it gives him the upper hand, or power. This unbearably petty aggression. This absolute smugness. Arrogance that was there before this.